are we recording right now? We're on? Hi.
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 We're live.
Wait,
It's kind of weird.
Oh no, you're weird. This is not working. What happened? Oh, is this on mute? No. Hold on. It's not. See, this is what we have to go through. Welcome to our pre-recording show. Oh,
Hello,
whoa.
y'all.
Welcome to our pre-recording show because we have to listen and make sure that everything is set up and then we're going to record our episode about blah blah.
Today we are recording the UAP Unlocking the Hearing Part 4.
So we're going to continue moving forward with more of the UAP hearing because that's like huge. Can you believe that the government has lied to us for how long?
Since the 1930s.
Yeah. Fucking doucheboxes. Is this cord even the correct one? Yeah. Ugh. This is our second episode today that we are recording today.
Sorry, I'm having some hair technical difficulties.
Sit where you're going to talk so I can do your recording.
I'm trying to get there.
I think that I want something for my booty though, because sitting on the floor is kind of... You know what we need to get? We need to get a taller table.
Mm-hmm.
No, we don't. That thing goes on stands. Why don't we just put that up and then we can sit on the couch like a normal fucking human?
Because the
There's
stand
no
is broken.
input. Oh my god.
Our ring light that my phone is on, which is recording us right now on the live stream, the ring light is broken.
No, it's not. You fixed it. You totally fixed it, remember? You figured out how to make it go up. You had to like twist it.
I can try.
Remember you realized how to do it last time. And I'm just testing the microphone and everything, and it's not fucking working.
Maybe we should just end the live.
I don't
Should
know.
we end the live? Because I'm like all up in there. Sorry if you guys see any boogers or anything weird.
No, I think that we should just keep it live.
Okay, you can look
Oh,
at my
God, I fixed it.
beautiful eyes.
Yeah, no, just keep it. It's real.
Sorry, peeps. No, look, it doesn't. You're going higher.
You sound really good.
Okay.
On the YouTube video.
Oh, wait.
See it? You just have to...
What if it suddenly falls? Sorry, Joey. I hope you don't get motion sickness. It's not going to work.
Oh, what?
We could potentially sit here.
I was thinking more like relaxed here.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Welcome.
We can't see us.
No, that doesn't work.
Maybe we could go back to back.
But I need to be able to read my notes.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just more comfortable on the ground. You can sit up there if you want.
Oh my god, I totally could.
Yeah.
You know what else I could do?
You can take a nap.
I know.
Go ahead, nap.
I could.
She really could.
Okay, so
We'll try a new thing.
yeah,
I sit on the floor while Jenna massages my shoulders.
This is gonna get a lot of views.
While I tell you about UFOs. It'll be very aesthetically pleasing. And if you send us a heart, we'll say, ooh, heart's so pretty. I'm just kidding.
No, we'll say, ooh, love you long time. Ooh,
I got so much lipstick on my teeth.
You've probably been like that all day. What are you doing?
I'm rubbing it off.
Okay, test.
Test.
Are you really gonna talk like that?
Yeah, I
Lean
am.
back and talk. How you would normally talk.
Hey guys, this is Heather
And this is Jenna.
with Conspiracies Unlocked.
We've arrived.
Thank you for watching our second live stream today.
All right, let's see how it sounds.
We're cranking it out.
We are cranking it out. These episodes are only an hour. Like
They're only an
it shouldn't
hour.
take us 10 hours
It takes
to
us
do
5 hours to record one hour video.
I swear to God, it does. Not even like. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, now do this one. Okay, we're gonna start this test.
You're all
Testing.
You're all balled up here.
I don't care.
How are you gonna lay down? Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I'm gonna take this off in a second. Alright, and let's play.
Okay,
Ready?
it worked.
Yeah. Hi, this is Jenna.
And this is Heather.
And this is Conspiracies Unlocked.
And today we are going to be continuing the United States USA.
USA, United States, USA. Thank you. And what are we doing?
So yummy.
Did somebody send you something?
No,
Oh.
I'm like lipstick so yummy.
Okay. If you send us stars, you should see what we'll do for stars. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hi, this is Jenna.
And this is Heather.
And this is Conspiracies Unlocked.
And today we are going to be... I can't do it!
I'll do it.
can't.
I'll do it.
I
I'll do it. I'll do it.
can't.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I'm failing.
Okay, I'll do it. Okay.
Okay, help.
Okay.
This is hard work.
Hi, this is Jenna.
And this is Heather.
And this is Conspiracies Unlocked. And today we are going to go over the UAP hearing disclosure. The United States...
It's literally right there. Here, I'll do it.
Okay,
I got it.
now you can do it, because now you can see how stupid I am. How dumb I sound. You sound
Wait, like this
stupid.
first.
That should be our cover.
Oh yeah, do it again. There it is. That's our cover.
Riker. Oh my God. I don't know what I'm doing.
Maybe we're not ready for another live stream. These poor people.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
This is really how it is, though.
I know, especially
Thank you for following us
when we do one.
and listening.
When we do one
I have a
recording.
lot of really intelligent notes in front of me.
We are very smart people.
We're just not like, we don't know how to be an actress.
No.
I've never done
We
acting.
can't hold it together.
Actually, I did do acting, but
You were a background person.
I wasn't.
You
I
didn't
wasn't
have any speaking lines.
I didn't have any speaking lines.
That's it. Okay.
They wouldn't give me any. I wonder why. Just kidding.
We can't even act like ourselves.
This is,
Oh wait,
this
maybe
is
this
us.
is us. That's the
Okay.
problem. Okay.
I'm really trying here.
You're trying. I'm trying too. Okay, you guys, you gotta help us. I don't know how.
Smash that like button!
No, you're making it worse.
Smash that like
We're
button!
never gonna get a recording. We're never gonna record it. Okay.
That's a joke, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. I really like it, but not like that. Okay. I'm Gen X, so it's funny to say smash that like button to me. Because that's like a Gen Z thing, so. We're going through the alphabet.
Am I Gen Y? Why am I here? Why?
All I gotta say is Tiffany, Scott, Kathy, you guys are the real OGs. Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna
So
start
much.
recording this episode right now. I'm hyperventilating. Look at me in the thing. I'm hyperventilating. Okay. Hi, this is Jenna. I got through my part.
I know, I just forgot my name. Okay, this is too much. This is too much. This is too much. Can we do a shot or something? It might help. I'm completely sober.
Like an Ativan or something to calm our asses down. We need to do the anti-giggles. What's that?
I very rarely drink, so.
We didn't drink.
No,
That's
I know.
what's worse.
This is just me.
Maybe because we usually have, like, a drink. Maybe it, like, helps us
This
sometimes.
is just us. Okay.
All right. Hi, this is Jenna.
And this is Heather.
And this is Conspiracies Unlocked.
And today we are going to be continuing the United States UAP disclosure, part 3. So, I'm so dumb.
Dude, this is ridiculous.
This is really fucking bad. This is not part 3. We're doing part 4. This is
Oh,
bad.
are we?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
so
yes.
sorry. I feel really bad for people that are watching right now.
Expecting to get something out of this because
Yeah, you're not going to get
nothing
anything
right now. Hold
so
on.
you're just going to have to fast forward the first 20 minutes. Oh, good. There's a slow
Look.
it's a slow connection, all right?
Our brains is not working.
I got to rewire it. Hold on. Okay. This is really, I don't think we've been this giggly in a long time. Like,
No.
I don't know what it is. I think it's because...
It's getting later.
And we
get
already-
giggly at night, and we already recorded one episode, so one done.
Yeah.
We
usually-
held it together once.
And we usually never go live twice in one day, because going live really does take a lot out of us, believe it or not. Like,
We try to ignore you people, but just seeing yourself on the two cameras, on
Yeah.
two screens.
It's hard because we have 2 monitors going right now, so it's like, it's hard not to, like, just look at yourself and laugh.
Just look at yourself.
No, I mean, like, in the way that, like, it's kind of, like,
Yeah, no, we're laughing at
obnoxious.
ourselves,
Like,
yeah.
we're obnoxious at this point, so I'm sorry.
All right, 1,
Okay.
2, 3. Hi, this is Jenna,
And this is Heather.
and this is Conspiracies Unlocked.
And today we are going to be unlocking the United States UAP disclosure, part 4. So we begin part 4 with Miss Luna, who starts speaking to Mr. Grush. Her
Mr. Grush is the Tennessean lawyer. The Tennessean.
no,
Which is Mr. Grush?
Mr. Grush is a whistleblower.
Oh, yes, okay.
He's
go
one
on.
of the whistleblowers.
Oh, and
so there's
they're
3
questioning.
whistleblowers.
Yeah, they're
There's,
questioning.
just to remind everybody, there's Mr. Grush, there's Mr. Graves, and there's Mr. Fravor. And Mr. Grush is the one that he is like, I don't want to say a star witness, but they seem to be going to him first for a lot of questions because it seems like he has more knowledge of like the government cover-up aspect of it and the reverse engineering aspect of it and the aspect of actual aliens, extraterrestrial, non-human entities, whatever you want to call them. So they're really like pushing him because those are the like questions people want to know the answers. So Miss Luna does ask him, in the last couple years, have you been in fear for your life for addressing these issues? And then he says, yes, I have personally. Miss Luna then states, I just want everyone to know that he is coming forward in fear of his life. To put into perspective, if they were really not scared, they meaning like the government, about this information coming forward, UAPs, aliens, and such, why would someone be so intimidated like that? And then she goes on to say, to your knowledge, are NHIs working with adversarial foreign governments in either technical exchange programs or back engineering programs? Mr. Grush stated that he did not have data on that and he's not sure. Miss Luna then asked him, have you heard or had any people come forward, to present that evidence? He said that he did not, that not the particular evidence that she just exposed. So not on that. Miss Luna stated that on April 19th, Dr. Kirkpatrick, head of ARRO, had said that he did not find any evidence of UAPs, or that you did not find any evidence of UAPs. You also stated that you had an interview that you had briefed him on information that you were uncovering, but he did not follow up with you. Were the items that you divulged to him regarding national security? Mr. Grush did admit that yes, that they both had classified conversations in April of 2022 before he overtook ARRO in July of 2022 that he provided him with concerns that he had at that time. Miss Luna then asked, do you know why he may not have followed up with you? And Mr. Grush just stated, obviously, that, unfortunately, he could not read his mind and that he wished that he had more information, and he was happy to give counsel to him on to where to look and to help ARRO. She asked him, you received prior approval from the Defense Department to speak on certain issues, correct? Grush did admit, yes, correct. Through the Dobster DOD, the pre-publication and security review. I'm sorry. And I just wanted to remind...
Hold on. What happened?
I don't know. I needed to cough and started laughing. That's what happened.
Okay, and we're back.
We're back.
Where did we leave off? Just restart your sentence and then I'll edit it later. Okay, go.
Mr. Grush stated, correct. Through the Dobster DOD pre-publication and security review. I just wanted to remind the public they're looking from a security perspective, and these are my own personal views and opinions, not the department's. Ms. Luna states, I'm asking that mainly because I think many people want to discredit you. It does bring a certain amount of credibility to your testimony. Mr. Grush then stated that he is required by law to do that as a former intelligence officer, or he will go to jail by stating the classified information revealing. Ms. Luna stated that, we don't want you to go to jail. The next question was for Mr. Graves, and she asked him, can you explain to me in detail the event that occurred at Vandenberg Air Force Base? Mr. Graves stated in 2003, a large group of Boeing contractors were operating near one of the facilities at Vandenberg Air Force Base when they observed a very large 100-yard sided red square that approached them from the base, from the ocean, and hovered at a low altitude over one of the launch facilities. So basically they saw a big-ass UFO. This object remained for about 45 seconds before darting over the mountains. There was also a similar event within 24 hours later that same evening. The first morning event had happened at 8:45 a.m. and later in the evening it was post-sunset, and there were reports of other sightings on the base as well, including aggressive behaviors.
Wow.
And some of the security guards at rapid speeds before darting off. So, yeah, I guess the UAPs were
so they were
really
aggressive. They're not supposed to be aggressive.
Yeah, they were.
I mean, we don't know, but usually we're the aggressors, not them.
Yeah, and he went on to say that this information was received through one of the witnesses that have approached, they actually approached him at the American for Safe Aerospace, which is one of the ways that they can now safely report without having any stigma against them. So Miss Luna obviously had questions about that, and she said, was this documented in any official form, any official forms, whether it was police or whatever? And Mr. Graves did say yes, it had been reported. They had official documents and records from the event, and that witnesses had, and they've been held onto for years. So they've had these for years, but it was not public knowledge.
So why are they... I always have to ask it. I'm always asking this. Why?
Yeah.
Like, why are they now releasing all this information?
I don't know, but, I mean, it has been over 30 years that they've known about this. And this was just a very recent...
But and not even that they are releasing the information, but the government did so much to discredit the thought of aliens, UFOs, weird happenings.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not even like, oh, it's cool. we're just hiding this from you. It is actually like we're not just omitting, we are actively like trying to lie
like
to you.
A disinformation.
Yeah,
basically. Disinformation. Miss Luna went on and said, would you be able to sketch what was witnessed? And have you seen that before or any other equipment during your flight time? Mr. Graves said that I have not seen what they described. So he's like not able to sketch it because he didn't witness it himself. He did say that this object was estimated to be almost the size of a football field. And he has not personally seen anything that large. He's seen UAPs, but not the size of a football field. Like the size of a football field.
Crazy big.
And red. So it'd be very bright in the sky. Because it's like bright red.
That's so large.
It's really large. Yeah, and aggressively. And they said that there was more than one. Because they said that there was like a group of them.
That's so not okay.
It would cover so much of the sky. It would be
very
very obvious.
Like, other people should have seen it.
Oh, they said there was many witnesses.
Like, many than many. Like,
yeah.
Whatever the closest city is, all those people should have seen.
They should have, yeah.
Well, it would have looked smaller, though, because where were they when that happened?
They were at the Vandenberg Air Force Base.
Let me see where that is.
Yeah, and it was a red square.
Vandenberg Air Force Base. Okay.
Yeah, and it hovered at low altitude for 45 seconds before darting off over the mountains.
It's in California.
Yeah, they said it came from the ocean. Like, it came from the west.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the ocean, but it came from... Yeah, it did. He did say.
Oh, yeah,
from the ocean.
looking on the map. Yeah, no, that would make sense that it came from the ocean. And that would also be why they were unable to see it anywhere else. Because if it was just in the ocean, came over and then left again...
Yeah.
I mean, not that they were unable to, but that, like, it wasn't so massive for everybody else.
Mm-hmm. But, I memean, yeah, definitely other people could have seen it.
Yeah.
You know, and there was more than one.
And you know what else is there? At Vandenberg Air Force Base? There's a space launch complex number 10. It's a museum in Santa Barbara, California.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
And that's over there, too. And it has, like, Pocket Rocket Drive.
That's a funny name.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. But, yeah. Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
Yeah. Okay, continue forward.
Yeah. So then...
Hold on really quick, wait.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to stop it that way now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go.
So Miss Luna, she, in reference to the gimbal video Go Fast incident, I guess that's what they're calling it, she says, can you clarify, because to our understanding, the footage was cut off at a certain point. What happens at the end of that for the American public who want to know? Mr. Graves said there was some instability with the object. It seemed to rock a bit, and then it seemed to rock a bit, and that's the last that I saw on the video. Much of the data that I recommended to be analyzed would be consistent of radar data that would provide precise information on the object, as well as the fleet of objects that were also operating nearby. So there was a fleet of objects.
That's crazy.
Not just one.
I wonder if that was like the motherboard. Like the mothership. Like the big red thing was the mothership, and then there was like all little ones.
Where they all came off of.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense than just having like a multiple football-sized field.
Yeah.
Aircraft.
It just seems too big. Well, I don't know. I mean,
it's possible.
It's definitely possible. It is space, and space is very large.
Yeah. So Miss Luna did say, in regards to the reporting procedures with the FAA, to your understanding, commercial pilots, are they receiving cease and assist letters from corporations for coming forward with information in regards to the safety for potential airline passengers?
Wow.
And Mr. Graves did say that he has been made privy to conversations with commercial aviators who have, yes, they have received cease and desist letters. Like, not to talk about it. So I wonder if they have to sign like a what's that when you have to sign it? Don't talk.
NDA.
They might have to sign NDAs.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, for sure.
Because if they're signing, they have to sign cease and desist.
Well, no, you don't sign a cease and desist.
They just give it to you.
They just give it to you, and that means that you have to stop. Mm-hmm. And these are people that already signed the NDAs then, right?
Well, I don't know if there are NDAs. I'm just speculating. There probably are.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has NDAs. To work in my work, you have to have an NDA. I'm sure you signed an NDA, and you don't even know you signed it when you...
Maybe, yeah. Well, there's HIPAA laws where I work, because I work in nursing field.
So it's kind of like the same thing. HIPAA law, and then the NDA, just like for privacy and stuff. Mm-hmm. Just non-disclosure, so you're not allowed to talk about it with anybody else.
Yeah, so Miss Luna then asked, so the American public should know corporations are putting their own reputations ahead of the safety of American people. And I think you would agree with that statement, and Mr. Graves just said it appears so. Miss Luna was out of time, and she yielded to Mr. Malkovitz. Mr. Malkovitz, he had a question for Mr. Graves and Mr. Fravor, and he basically said, let's talk about the laws of physics. I heard you talk about speed, and when those objects broke the sound barrier, did they make a sonic boom? Mr. Fravor stated, I was in a jet. You cannot hear anything. It's kind of loud in there. Mr. Graves said, yeah, you're not able to tell while inside the vehicle. I will say the objects we were seeing were spherical. These are different objects. Then this is a separate occasion. Yeah. They were spherical, and they were observed up to Mach 2, which is a very non-aerodynamic shape. What about G-forces, he asked. Could a human survive those G-forces with the known technology today? Both Mr. Fravor and Mr. Graves stated no. Not for the not for the acceleration rates that we observed. So us humans would not be able to survive. Yeah. The G-forces would kill us. Or crazy. Knock us out and then we'd crash. I don't know. And then he asked, what about what they look like? How close did you get? Could you see a seam or a rivet or sections? And what I mean is, obviously the jets you're flying have those things. Did these objects have those? Mr. Graves stated, I didn't have the detail and able to see that. So he wasn't like close enough to be able to see details. And Mr. Fravor said, we were about half a mile within the tic-tac, which people say that's pretty far, but in airplanes, that's relatively close. And no, it was perfectly white and smooth, no windows. Although when we did take the original video that was out there, if you put it on a big screen, you actually had two little objects that came out of it. Other than that, no windows, no seams, nothing. So he did actually say like the Tic Tac. Mm-hmm. Now he's saying two little ones came out of it, little UFOs. Yeah. So it's like not just the one; it's multiple.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, what are they doing? Mr. Grush then said, as a result of your previous, or he asked Mr. Grush, as a result of your previous government work, have you met with people with direct knowledge or direct knowledge yourself of non-human origin craft? Mr. Grush said, yes, I have personally interviewed those individuals. Mr. Grush, he asked Mr. Grush, as a result of your previous government work, have you met with people with direct knowledge or have you known direct knowledge about ATS's advanced technologies that the U.S. government has? Mr. Grush stated that he was briefed to advanced tech, the preponderance of the Defense Department's both space and aerospace compartments, programs, and then he said, yeah. He then asked, do you have knowledge or do you have a reason to believe that there are programs in advanced tech space that are sanctioned? Mr. Grush said, yes, I do. And when you say that they are above congressional oversight, what do you mean? Mr. Grush explained that it was a complicated question and that he said, I'd call it abuse here. Congressional oversight of a conventional special access programs. All use Title 10. The DoD is an example. U.S. 10 Code Section 119 discusses congressional oversight of SAPs, discusses the depth of SecDef's ability to waive congressional reporting. However, the Gang of Eight is... I don't know what all this stuff is.
Gang of Eight?
I don't know. I really don't. I'm so sorry.
I need to find out.
However, the Gang of Eight is at least supposed to be notified if waived and acknowledge SAP is created, and that's public law.
Okay, so the Gang of Eight is a term for a set of 8 leaders within the United States Congress who are briefed on classified intelligence matters by the executive branch.
It's funny that they're a gang.
Well, I guess like anything is a gang.
I know, but it's just funny. Like, who do you rep? I rep the 8. They're part of the 8 gang, the Gang of 8. I don't know. So,
I don't know. I mean, it's the
government.
It's the government. Gang. Like, I'm not surprised that they're calling themselves a fucking gang.
Yeah. So the Gang of 8, those 8 government officials of the classified intelligent matters, the executive branch, they are supposed to be notified if waived, and that is public law. And they're not doing that.
Well, and
the Gang of 8 is not doing their job.
So you mean the gang is not
they're
following the law?
No.
That's so funny because gangs usually do that.
Well, this is a DOD. And yeah, I don't know. Department of Defense. Come on, people. Then he asks, how does a program like that get funded?
Oh, I don't know, Heather. How would that get funded?
I mean, they're a gang, so. Mr. Grush says, I will give you generalities. I can get very specific in a closed session. And then he said, misappropriation of funds. Mm-hmm. All he can say is misappropriation of funds.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
I mean, he can go in a skiff and probably, really get down to it, but that's it.
Wowzers.
Then he asks, does it mean there is money in the budget that is said to go to a program, but then something else happens and it doesn't go to that program? Like, obviously.
Oh, you mean like everything?
And then Mr. Grush...
Have you seen the roads on California? You mean the money that doesn't go to the roads on California?
Yeah.
Oh, that's supposed to? The fucking gas tax?
And then Mr. Grush says, yes.
Oh, good.
I have specific knowledge on that. Yep.
So ridiculous.
I'm quoting people here. That's why I'm reading so funny, because I'm quoting. And then he asks, do you think the U.S. corporations are overcharging for certain tech they're selling the U.S. government and that additional money is going to programs? So they're just going to overcharge, you know?
Yeah, of course they will.
And then
That's how it works.
Mr. Grush says, correct. Something like that called IRAD. I didn't look up IRAD, but...
I will.
IRAD. IRAD.
IRAD is Illinois Regional Archives Depository. IRAD system? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Or the IRAD military and government? IRAD is Independent Research and Development.
He says, correct, through something called IRAD. That's where the money's getting misappropriated.
Probably
IRAD.
Independent Research and Development.
My legs are falling asleep, people. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh.
I know, my butt's been asleep. That's why I've been sitting all
Maybe
weird
that's why
forever.
we're giggly so much, because our whole body's shutting down.
Maybe we're going delirious. We're all going numb.
Why I am going numb. I need to like wiggle my legs a little bit so
That's why I
when my
wanted to sit
upper
on-
body starts like shaking, I'm not like having a
seizure?
A seizure, yeah.
Well, that's why I wanted to sit on the couch, but it's not working out for me. It just isn't working out. All right, go on.
Okay. So, then, the next question is... Dun, dun, dun. No, he says, we have satellites all over the place. Ones we are aware of and ones that we are not aware of. We take pictures of everything at every point of every second. Mr. Grush, are you aware and do you have direct knowledge Have you talked to people with direct knowledge that there is satellite imagery of these events? So basically, like, why isn't there any satellite imagery of these events? Mr. Grush did answer.
Because they've been deleted?
Well, he says, that was one of the primary tasks at NGA since we process, exploit, and disseminate that kind of information. We have seen multiple cases, some of which my understanding since I left NGA in April. So that is my information cutoff date. So he doesn't have anything up until April.
That's crazy.
I personally reviewed what we call overhead collection, which is satellite collection, overhead collection from other strategic and tactical platforms that I could not have even explained to you. I have a degree in physics, by the way. I'm aware you have not seen the reports, unfortunately, and I do not know why. So he's like, I have a degree in physics, I can't explain it. Like, obviously it's not of this world.
Yeah.
It's not,
Yeah,
our
for
physics
sure.
does not, And then he asked, do you have direct knowledge or have you spoken to people with direct knowledge that the imagery applies to crash sites and crashed imagery? Like, you can go on Google Earth.
Yeah.
Why can't you look down on a satellite and see, like, where it's crashed? Mr. Grush said, I cannot discuss that in an open session.
Ooh.
So there are,
But
most likely.
isn't he supposed to, like, say everything? Isn't this the point of this? Is to, like, explain everything? What?
You might want to pause it for a second, because I want to tell you something. Somebody commented, who did this edit?
Oh, yeah, I saw that, but I didn't want to put it on. I see it here, though. What does it say? Who did this edit? What is that?
Oh, I thought it was on ours. It's on something else. Never mind.
No.
Never mind. Sorry, people. I got distracted by a pop-up. So, we can go back.
Oh, yeah, we should do that. Hey, look.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now does it say 3 people, or they're like this?
No, not yet. It just keeps changing. Like, last time I said, like, 5, but then it said, like, 53.
You know what? It's not live right now. I'm not... Wait. How do you see it live?
You have to go on to yours.
I'm on mine.
There you go.
We're 37 minutes in. Oh, hey. Oh, that is me right now.
No, but then it's me also, so it's not
Yeah.
accurate.
No, it's 10 seconds off. See?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. It just paused.
Okay.
You're okay. And
Okay,
we're done
okay.
with this.
And we're done with that. Okay.
Okay. All right, go.
He went on to ask, do you have any information that the U.S. government is involved in a disinformation campaign to deny the existence of certain UAPs?
Uh-huh. Well, yes. That would be a yes, correct?
Mr. Grush stated, I cannot go beyond what I have already stated publicly in my
That's
News Nation
bullshit.
interview because it touched on other sensitivities. Mr. Moskowitz then yields the balance of his time, which was 1 minute, 10 seconds, and 1 minute and 10 seconds, to then move to Miss Fox. Miss Fox. She goes on to say, Mr. Grush, in your sworn testimony, you stated the U.S. government has retrieved supposedly extraterrestrial spacecraft and other UAP-related artifacts, or artifacts. You go as far to say the U.S. is in possession of non-human spacecraft. And some of these articles have circulated with defense contractors. Several other foreign military and intelligence officials have came forward with similar allegations in a non-public setting. However, Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick, the director of AARO, testified there has been no credible evidence thus far of extraterrestrial activity or of off-world technology brought to the attention of the office. To your knowledge, is that statement correct? And before we get into Mr. Grush's answer, I just wanted to remind everybody that Dr. Sean Patrick is now the director of AARO. He took over after he left. So now he's discrediting him by saying, well, we looked into all this and there's nothing there. That's why he was saying, I only know up until April.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, since April, there's nothing there.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I call bullshit.
Yeah.
So Mr. Grush answers and states, it's not accurate. I believe Dr. Kirkpatrick mentioned he had about 30 individuals that have came forward to ARRO, and a few of those individuals have came forward were also ones that I interviewed. So, like,
wait,
what the fuck?
That's like conflict of interest, right? Like,
no, well, like, Mr. Grush is calling bullshit.
yeah.
Because he's like, I don't think it's accurate.
No.
30 of those people came forward and told Dr. Kirkpatrick that they saw UAPs, or whatever they told him they saw. And those same people, Mr. Grush interviewed him. So it's like, why would they now tell Dr. Kirkpatrick, no, we never saw anything.
Just kidding. Yeah.
We never saw anything. Then Miss Fox interrupts Mr. Grush, but he continues by saying, she tried to interrupt him after he said that he'd also interviewed them. And then she interrupted and said, I know what they provided Dr. Kirkpatrick and their team. Okay. Then he raises his voice. Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. I read it really weird because I typed it weird. But basically, she interrupted him and she said, okay. Like, okay. And then he raised his voice over her, okay. And he went on to say, I was able to evaluate information. Then she stopped him again and she said, okay. And then said, I need to go on. He then says, sure. But she says, my understanding is that the statement is accurate. It came from a direct quote. This is a contradiction is a perfect example of why we need to inject transparency in our government. So she's basically agreeing with him that it was a contradiction, but he thought he was like going against him, so that's why he kept like getting louder. But she's like, no, okay, like she was not. Oh, what are they doing? Okay, we're getting to the end of this interview, people. Sorry for the interruption. Hi, Julie. Oh, are we recording?
No, we're not. I stopped it. No, after
Hi,
all that,
Julie.
we stopped it.
Hey, what up? Oh, haha. Hey, fam. Whoop, whoop, what's up? I've been seeing this is wild. Yes, it is. Okay. So where did we leave off on the recording?
Oh, hi. I'm just looking at things.
Yeah, sorry. We were so giggly earlier.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that or if you were watching at that point, but here we are.
Yeah, it was super giggly.
Is Julie, is that your...
I don't want to say who it is like on
No.
camera, but
Do
I
know?
know who that is.
Do I know who that is? No, huh?
No, I don't think so.
No. I do not. Okay, and we are going back on right about now.
Another example, look no further than the pitiful response to the Chinese spy balloon earlier this year. You may remember the mass confusion that ensued when the balloon first spotted over Montana 4 days after it first entered the U.S. aerospace over Alaska. The Biden administration's initial inability to address the object grew into a continuous series of embarrassments. After the news of the balloon reached the mainstream media, we were assured that the balloon posed no threat to our security. However, after the balloon was allowed to transit the entire continental U.S., fighter jets were scrambled off the coast of South Carolina to shoot it down. This flip-flopping caused needless confusion, fear, and panic across the country. It is my hope, the chairman, that this sort of confusion will not be repeated. We should investigate the extent to which elements of our government possess or do not possess information that is critical value to the human people. We owe it to our citizens of the nation to make sure our government is transparent and accountable. We must make sure our government provides answers, and Congress must do its duty to solicit those answers. With the chairman, I yield back. Then we move to Mr. Frost. And that's where we're going to end for today, with Mr. Frost. And we will revisit this at our next episode.
Yay! You know what? Doing short little bits like this, I think, is better than doing like an hour long of the interview. I think, like, because it's only been a couple of minutes, you know?
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to, like, it was a lot of the same information for the UAP stuff, and I didn't want to, I don't know, it was getting kind of, like, redundant, so I just wanted to, like, kind of summarize it, so I did summarize it a little bit more than I have in the other episodes.
Oh, good.
And then the next one's going to be a little more summarized, because the thing is I'm not leaving out anything, but their questions are very wordy and very, like, lengthy.
No, and that's why we want to do this, is to do it in layman's terms, not do it word for word, because we don't know what, like, all the terms and stuff and all the weird stuff. Like, we just want to know what it is.
Exactly. And, like, we were so giggly in the beginning, I was like, there's no way, like, I'm surprised I got through it as good as I did.
Yeah. Okay.
But, I mean, it's pretty interesting that they did see a fleet of football field size aircraft.
That's so large. Like, that is huge.
That's huge. And then the Tic Tac, now we know, had 2 little, like, UAPs coming out of it.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
What is going on? Were they about to, like,
I don't know.
try to conquer us?
I don't know what they were doing, but that was off over the ocean.
Yeah. That's,
you know? That was over the Pacific Ocean.
And we're, like, right here.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just crazy. And then how he's, like, admitting that, yeah, it's on record. I mean, we all kind of knew, but it's on record now about the misappropriation of funds.
Yeah. That's
through
huge.
IRAD. I mean,
I love that, though, that they finally...
It's on record.
Yeah, that they're finally admitting to everything. Because everyone wants to just blindly trust the fucking government, and you can't blindly trust the government, as we know.
Mm-hmm.
Because they'll tell you you're crazy, lock you up in the loony bin, throw away the key, and then come out 20, 30, 50 years later and be like, just kidding, they were right. And have no remorse over it whatsoever either.
No.
How many people thought that, like, how many times have they been thought to be crazy because they saw an alien or UFO or something?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that, like, friends and family are, like, thinking that they're crazy, and now maybe they won't think that they were so crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of validates a lot of people when they say they saw something in the sky, and we still don't know if they're off-world crafts. It seems like they are, but reverse engineering could be reverse engineering from other places also, like, in the world, but probably not.
Yeah.
Because they did say, like, physically, like, with the physics, like, we wouldn't even survive that. So unless it was operated by a drone or something, or, like, only AI, then it would make sense. Because there is an actual human inside of it. But why would they need a football field size AI
that's so
drone?
Weird.
It just wouldn't make sense.
Once again, what would be the motive?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's
always have to go after the motive, like, why?
It's got to be from another planet.
Yeah, and we don't know what their motives are.
Well, they were hostile. The Vandenberg...
They want to take over us, so they have to be bigger than us.
I don't know if they want to take over us, but...
Take over our planet.
Maybe.
Okay, well, let's... So we will be back for the next episode for the UAP disclosure. Thank you guys so much for listening. Don't forget to
share, like, and subscribe.
And you can email us at conspiraciesunlocked@gmail.com. And if you haven't, you can look at us live during these recordings and see what's actually going on our Facebook.
Yes.
And YouTube. So go follow us on either of those or all of them.
And don't forget to follow us on TikTok also, because we have a TikTok and
we
an
can't
Instagram.
go live on there yet, but we're close. So go like us so we can get live on there.
Yeah, we want to go live on TikTok. So
yeah,
if you have TikTok, you can find us. Obviously, we are Conspiracies Unlocked.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, so, hi guys, we're still here. We were just we're just signing off on the recording part of it. Ow, me butt, my booty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, as you guys know, my ADD is out of control. Pretty much 48% of the time.
I don't have ADD, but I'm just giggly.
I think 85% of the time.
Maybe I do.
Like all the time. Anyways, so I was thinking about it while we were doing this. What if I dyed my hair red next time?
Ooh, it
Instead
would
of pink,
be a
like,
good
do
transition.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It would be a really good transition to get from pink, and then for Christmas I can have red, like that dark red, like the burgundy red.
That would be cute. That would be really
like the fake
cute.
red, not real red.
Yeah, no, that would be nice.
Like this color, but in red. Like
I would like it. Yeah,
I think so too, and it will be a good transition to go back. What do you guys think? You want to hear about my hair more? Okay, well, it is getting late, and I want to go home. So, what are you doing?
I am just checking where I left off on here so I can mark it on my... I left off right here. Because I didn't... Remember I said I wasn't going to split it? I split it.
Yeah.
I did split it.
I saw that, but you only split it by like one page.
I split it because I didn't grab all the papers off the printer.
I was wondering, because it's only like a 30-minute episode.
Because I ended at Mr. Frost. Obviously, I was going to go 7 more pages, people, but we'll just save it for next time.
Yeah, no,
I'm tired.
I think that's good to do like 30-minute episodes each time, because then it won't be so long, and then we can just do it on Mondays. The rest of them.
Oh, yeah.
We can just do it for our Monday episodes for the rest of them, and have it just be like a quick like 30-minute thing.
Okay. Well, yeah, but
this type of shit is what we should do for our Mondays. Look at this. You guys get to be part of our planning.
Yeah, okay.
How exciting for you guys.
So I didn't read 7 of the pages that I intended to read, but that's okay, because I read, like...
Enough.
A lot.
And she typed all that up herself.
It took me a lot to get to that.
Yeah. So, thank you guys for listening. And... follow us more, and we usually do these recordings on Wednesdays. Oh, and you know what?
We should ask them something. Please do us a little,
favor?
Not a favor, but just like...
Do us a solid. What is it?
Comment on this video what things you might want to hear about.
Yeah.
Like, if there's something that you're really interested in, maybe something we don't even know about, it would be interesting for us to research it and find information and do an episode on it.
Yeah, so let us know if you want to hear anything in particular, and we will do an episode on it.
And then also, if you have any phenomenal fan encounters, we're still doing those.
We just haven't in a while. I forgot.
Yeah, we haven't really been promoting it because we kind of got caught up in all the other stories.
Yeah, there's so much other stuff going on. I feel like we're always going so fast.
Yeah.
So yeah, send us in any encounters that you have had.
And that could be with UAPs. It could be with ghosts. It could be with any
Bigfoot.
We had a lady told us about a witch.
Or it could even be about like if you're inside the government conspiracies. Do you know of one that turned out to be true and you were part of it? You can be anonymous.
Yes.
Tell us your secrets.
You don't have to be on camera or anything. You can just
tell us your secrets. Email us your secrets. We want to hear them. Ooh, look.
Ooh.
Yo, want to hear about the rumors of them faking aliens? There's not...
Wait,
email us.
I want to see more. Oh, I get... I tried to use my mouse on my computer.
On my computer instead.
I can't click on it on my phone.
I'm gonna do it on here, and I can see it.
Bring them on the video? You can bring people on the video?
Yeah, remember you tried to do that with Vinny from...
I did. Okay, so I don't know if you guys ever watched the Jersey Shore, but I'm all about that kind of like comedy, because it is comedy and drama. And Vinny from the Jersey Shore was live on Facebook while we were like on a little break today. Or not Facebook, Instagram. And he was in a marathon, like running up all these stairs and stuff. And so I was like trying to join this live, and I was like, Vinny!
Don't collaborate with us.
I love Vinny.
Yeah.
I gotta fix this, is bugging me.
So, yes, Mackenzie Turner, I want to hear about the rumors of them Faking the coming of God using aliens. Oh, we already did that.
We did that. That's Project Bluebeam. We have an episode on that.
So it's Project Bluebeam, but it's not under Project Bluebeam. It's under HARP. You have to go look for the episode. I'm gonna reply to him here and say, oh shoot, I can't. Fuck. Okay, so what? So we will message you and tell you where to find that. That episode, Heather goes super in deep. Like, what am I even saying?
Super in depth.
In depth. And it is the HARP one, correct? Alien in the Pacific. It's one of our first ones, so I think we were probably like in a closet or something recording before we got this place. And it is episode...
Wow, we have a lot of episodes.
We have a lot of episodes. It is we're doing episode 77 right now, I think.
So we have talked about Project Bluebeam.
Episode 44. And it's HARP, and it does cover Project Bluebeam, I believe, doesn't it?
It covers Project Bluebeam, but we have another...
It doesn't go in... We have another one?
We have another episode where it talks more in depth, and that is with the... Gosh, I wish I remember which we did that on. I want to say it is the balloon one. The China balloon one.
Oh!
That we talked about.
That was just a news update. That was one of our news updates.
The HARP one definitely touches on Project Bluebeam.
Maybe we can just do an episode called... Why don't you do a Project Bluebeam episode where it just covers Project Bluebeam?
I could do an episode on it. Do you want to see that? I already have so much detail on that. I could probably just do an episode right now. Like, we already have
right.
So
like, what do you want to know?
What do you want to
know?
know?
We know all about Project Bluebeam. By the way, that's what you're saying. You're talking about Project Bluebeam. Yeah, we're the ones that told you what it was.
That's Project Bluebeam.
Yeah, what you're talking about is Project Bluebeam. Yeah, so definitely,
you can always message us too about that.
Yeah, just message us and stuff. But yeah, Heather will work on that episode then. Because you have all the information on that.
I have so much information on Project Bluebeam, but if you want to, like, learn about how, like, it's not a conspiracy. Like, HARP is real. It's real. There's, like, patents and everything for it. And
so,
there's a patent for the beam. Like, the actual beam.
And that is under HARP.
That's under HARP, yes.
Or is that under the DO?
No, we talk a little bit of... We talk about Project Bluebeam a lot because it even came up in the direct energy weapon episode.
Yeah, it comes up everywhere.
Yeah.
So, maybe you should just compile everything together.
I might have watched it. Oh, yeah.
You probably already did.
But it wasn't alive. It wasn't alive. It's on YouTube. It's on Spotify. It's on everything.
But it's just our voices. We just started to record, 3 weeks ago? So this is all new, but we're having fun recording. So as long as you guys like it, we'll keep on recording.
Yeah, we were like kind of
we were like
apprehensive about going live.
We didn't want to before, but now we're pretty comfortable with it. So we'll just continue, like, because we're just recording. So this is just us. We're just real, you know?
We're not like
we're all
complaining.
Yeah, we're all like complaining, our butts hurt and stuff. So, but yeah, so Heather will get a Project Bluebeam all together for you, Mackenzie, and we will do that.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for the idea, and we'll definitely get on that. Thank you guys so much for listening, watching, supporting, loving us.
And if you have any like stories of your own, you should email us privately your stories, like for
Phenomenal Fan.
I don't know if you ever saw any Phenomenal Fan Fridays,
but yeah,
they're pretty good.
Phenomenal Fan Encounter.
Well, we only have 2 episodes so far.
We only have 2 episodes.
But we're
compiling
6 stories in those episodes.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So.
I got something so well, it's, I don't know.
Yeah, we want to
hear it.
And the thing is, when we do
message us and email us, and we'll let you know as soon as it airs, so you'll know when to look for it.
And we don't put your name unless you want us, and we could just put we would just say Mackenzie from freaking
wherever you're from.
I don't know where you're from. America or
wherever you are. So yeah, just message us. Message us.
Yeah.
conspiraciesunlocked@gmail.com.
You have to email it to us, though, because that's the way that we get those.
Yeah.
We won't get them, in the messenger on here as... Well, we could,
but it's not as good.
Yeah, you have to email us.
Yeah, email us at conspiraciesunlocked@gmail.com. Okay, guys, we are going to go because I want to go.
That would be helpful, too. You can send us... Yeah, you can...
Yeah, message. We like the photos. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, any details you have, because we can use them, and I'll use it in the reel if you give me permission.
Yeah.
I make reels and stuff.
Okay.
Hi, Steven.
Okay, for sure. So the email. All right, I'll go take pic. Yay!
Cool, right
We'll
on.
look forward to it. Thank you.
Hey, don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger.
Oh, I didn't see where it said the messenger.
Okay.
I was like, don't shoot.
Okay. Are we going then? Are we leaving?
We are going to sign off because I'm hungry and I want to eat some dinner.
And it's getting late. Yeah, no,
We're going to get this out. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you also.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, wait, I'm trying to use your computer. How do I end this fucking
You hit
thing?